Hello, it's March 1st, and we're getting that March snow. It's coming down really light right now. I'm standing between the house and the garage. We have a detached garage, and I'll just show you quickly. This is just a little bit of a snowfall that we've had within the last hour or so. And that's the roof that I did. I cleaned it with this little contraption that's leaning against the roof right now. That's what I'm calling the avalanche glider. Gets right up underneath there, creates an avalanche, and removes the snow off the side of the house and the garage. There'll be a little bit of traffic coming through. We've had our share of snow. Today is March 1st, and it's also going to be retirement day for a tool that I've used all winter. And I call this tool the Flicker. It's right there in front of you. It's a design concept that I came up with a couple of years ago for removing snow. I have some aches and pains. It makes it difficult for me to just use a shovel. So I use this concept, and what I did is I found that OC makes a dustpan. Not endorsing OC by any way, but this just happens to be a product that works for me. And I've done all of the snow removal this entire winter using this guy. And we call it the Flicker because you just kick it and flick it to get into the snow. And what I'm doing right now, in March is a good time to get out here and try to get rid of that snow that's managed to work its way around the house, and some of the snow that I've neglected to move away from the house. And it kind of works pretty cool. Some of the shrubbery that we didn't take down last winter, so I can even move out of there, move that from underneath shrubbery. You can see what I want to do. Left a cooler out last fall that didn't get put away. Got covered up with snow. So about the thickness that you see there was on the roof over here earlier that I removed off of that, and then there was a great big pile here about that high all the way through. I have another tool that I use to move the big portions, so I do very little lifting in the snow removal. I'm going to show you just kind of how this works. Is normally what I'll do with the Flicker is to get a little bit of an area about that size on the right, and then I just glide across and toss it. I'm able to control where I want the snow to go, so I'll be working and getting this area cleaned out, and I'll make one huge pile, and then I'll come back and remove that later on with a tool that I've had for better part of 30 years for moving snow. I do have a snow blower and stuff like that, but I'm a traditionalist, I guess you might want to call it, and I like to do things with a shovel. I'll just move up here a little bit and show you exactly what I did. I've been using this scoop shovel, and the only purpose of that is, I'll plant this, is with the scoop shovel, when I've had these piles that have accumulated, they're almost chest deep, and with the scoop shovel I just break the snow like that, move it forward. I don't toss the snow or anything. I just break it open so that I'm able to move the snow onto this blue contraption and move all the snow. And that also works great for taking groceries out of the car, and we take it from the trunk and put it in the blue shovel, and we just slide it right up to the stairs, and into the house it goes. So, but for right now, just kind of showing you all this snow in a previous video that I posted I've been moved with this little flicker the entire winter. That's what I've used. Same concept. I cut a little groove like that, and then I just come across, kick it when I have to. Now there's times when you don't have to kick the flicker. You can just set it into the side. Give an example of this pile where I would just go like that. Get a nice size scoopful, and then I just throw it where I want it to go. But like I said, this would be an example where you wouldn't normally be able to get a shovel through there. I can come into this area and take that snow right out of there, toss it up out of the way. I use it to get the back of vehicles so it's not falling down on the ground. Move the snow up over there, and you know, as long as the edge is clear rocks or anything, you can even use it. It's not time yet to do it on the vehicle. We used to wait until we get about 4 or 5 inches of snow and then come through and clean that. Yeah, even this, from starting on that pile over there, clearing out the driveway, and these piles have all been made with this little scoop. It takes a little bit of time, but you know, like I said, I don't do any lifting. It's all just I'll do an area like that. I just showed you right down below me there, and I'll just flick it to an area where I want it to go. And that's what I've been doing. It's just building areas, building piles where we want it to go. And then I have another little convention that I made that gets this all cleaned down for, like, if the snow was to stop right now, I'd use that other tool that I created to just get this small base where I wouldn't be shoveling it. I'd just be gliding it out of the way with that other tool. So it's kind of a rake. I did a video on that earlier this winter, showing how that's working. But what I'm working on today is just getting this snow that's accumulated over the last couple days. This is a flagpole. God bless America, love this country. And then I just throw that snow. That's probably about 10 feet, maybe 10 to 12 feet distance. Scoop it up and shoot it over there onto that pile. And this will take me probably about 45 minutes or so to get this off of here. This area that I'm clearing right now, and the reason why I use this is because this is normally the whole house is surrounded by rock, and so if you just had a regular shovel, you'd be trying to get into that those rocks that are down there, and that would make it pretty difficult. So that I can just glide over the top. I can feel where the snow is. You know, there's different layers of snow always. You know, we'll get a meltdown, and then that'll solidify the snow. But see, I've taken really nice scoopfuls of snow here, and there's that rock. It's down in there, and I just flick it, kick it, pick it up, and you know, I think it's probably comparatively to about the same size of a regular snow shovelful. And like I said, this was getting ready for retirement. This has gone as far as it can go. I've got a whole bunch of replacements that I've ordered, and so that was the end for it. I knew it was going to happen. Today's March 1st. The heavy snow comes in now, and that's what this was designed for, but I used it all winter. It got me to March 1st, and we just saw the last of it. I have heat melted this thing and put it back together lots of times, and I wanted to make it to March 1st. That was my goal. I made it to March 1st. Now I'll spend about, maybe a whooping 15 minutes putting a replacement blade on there, and I'll be back in business again. But I just wanted you just saw what happened. I was just trying to lift that up there, and I finally came to the surmise of the ending of this scoop. That's been good, loyal scoop. It's done its job. There's thousands and thousands of kicks that happened to make all this snow, and so it's I think it was like maybe $29 for that initial thing, and then I extended it with using an OC mop handle, because I customized it for my likings. And see, like I said, I've got them, so I'll be fixing it, but I'll continue on. I've got these things situated in the yard. So like normally when you wake up, this was initially when we started these kickers, we started back here, and then we had contests, and in the contest, what we would do is we'd come back here on the patio area, and we get like a nice scoop size. This is going to kind of be a little bit difficult, but then what the boys and I would do is we try to hit that tree right there. I'll see if I can maybe grab something here just to show you. There was just a little scoop bowl, and then just flick it towards that tree. And that right there, that distance is 12 feet. All of these trails that went through the whole entire yard, all of this stuff has been done with these flickers. And I was able to make some really fun trails this year to get out and enjoy the backyard still. As you can see, this is the snowpack that came off of the roof, from the roof, and I placed it over there. And that blue shovel will take about boulder size right there, and then I just flicked a path, cleared the area out, and then would use the scoop shovel and break off those boulders, put it in the blue sledge shovel, if you will, and then brought it back here and dumped them and just filled up that area. And so now we'll have a snow melt, and all of the stuff that comes off of the roof and stuff will melt in the yard a good 25 feet away from the house, and we won't have to worry about water coming into the basement or anything like that. So I'm just going to continue on kicking and flicking, and I'm kind of looking around. I'm kind of stalling a little bit. We have one of our son's dogs comes over, and he plays with a soccer ball, and I'm looking for it, and I use this to play catch with him. He knows where it is. The dog knows. I'm saying when I refer to he as the dog knows where he hit that ball, and he'll get that out. And I was going to give you a quick demo how I'm able to toss that. I do also, when I kind of do the edging and stuff, I have another thing that I put together for fire hydrants and cleaning out that area, and that's just this little contraption, and then that just also slices down. It's so like in the fire hydrant area, I'm very quickly able to clear that area out too. So I'm going to get back to work here, but just wanted to, I knew this thing was going to come to the end with my original flicker that I used the entire year, and I have these guys, the pre-ordered replacements. I'll just take that apart from there and put it on the extended handle, and I just keep them by the door, so when you come outside and there's 4 or 5 inches of snow, you just open the door, grab it, clean that area so you're not walking on it right away. So coming back here with an original size flicker, and I'll get right back to where I was. The smartest thing to do is just to, like shoveling, work from the top and work your way down. But see, it takes it out. Same thing. And the beauty of it is the amount of weight that's in here that you're capable of moving is manageable. It never gets beyond a point where it becomes a hazard for me to lift, where it puts any stress onto my back or anything like that. And I'm going to tell you, it's so easy. I've pretty much been that neighborhood guy that comes out with just as I wore slippers pretty much the entire winter. And like I said, when you're getting this size scoops every time, that's probably the equivalent of a shovelful. And my foot, of course, that's about how much I accumulate on the tip of my slippers. So that's why I was able to wear slippers all the time. And I just keep moving it. And that's what I'll keep doing today until I get this area cleared out. And I did a video earlier, about a month ago, about how to clean out the easements for the basement where you have a bedroom. You just scoop down and clean that area out. So yeah, so there you have it. God bless you guys. Have a great day. It's March 1st. This is only going to hurt for maybe another 20-25 days, and then the sun is going to come out and work its magic, and this will go away, and then we'll have beautiful green grass. And that's going to be the video for today. Take care.